So as I said before, when it comes to solving inequalities, it works just the same as it would in an equation. The only difference is we're using a less than or equal to, a greater than or equal to, a less than or a greater than. We're using these symbols instead of just the equals. So you want to go through the process like you would an equation. Get everything away from x. Try to get variables on one side, constants on the other. Except for one thing that you have to remember, and it's the golden rule of inequalities. And that rule is when multiplying or dividing both sides by a negative number. Switch the symbol. You have to do that in order to keep it true. And so we're going to look at least one of those in our examples. So let's write down our steps. So the first thing we're going to do is we always want to isolate the variable. Now, when we do this, in equations, it doesn't matter what side the variable is on, if it's on the left or on the right. But when it comes to inequalities, we want to always try to keep the variable on the left. And that is when it comes to shading the solution that goes with it. Okay, the second thing that you want to do is make sure you have it written in the correct order. So check the order. So the order is going to be always variable, followed by your symbol, followed by your number. So x less than or equal to 8. Now, when it comes to the number line, so you want to circle the number on the number line, and then you need to decide, am I going to have an open circle or a closed circle? Now remember, an open circle is anything that is not equal to that number. So that would be a less than or the greater than symbol. Those would be your open circles. You're going to have a closed circle. You're going to shade in the circle if it is equal to the number. So a less than or equal to or a greater than or equal to would be the closed circles. And then the last thing that you're going to do is you are going to shade appropriately. So what does that mean? That means always shade true.